Hi there. What's on my mind today is not knowing what book I want to read next and where to start. It can sometimes be quite an overwhelming experience for avid readers. So I'm going to talk to you about how Aspen can help with this. It uses a recommendations engine to promote items of interest to its library users. This can take many forms, so let's have a look and see. So firstly, let's explore the recommendations that anyone can see when searching the library catalogue. Imagine you had just finished reading Gone Girl and were interested to see if the library had anything similar. So let's do a search for this title in our Aspen catalogue. So as we would expect, we've just done a search for the title and it's appeared as the top hit in our results list. So we can see the cover for Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. If we just come in and have a look at more details of this book, not only do we see the library holdings, and in this case we can see there's physical and electronic holdings, but underneath we get a lot more information about the book itself, including underneath the description a carousel giving us more like this. So Aspen uses an internal algorithm based on the title and some other subject headings and some other metadata to decipher other material that is similar within the library catalogue. And it displays within each of the catalogue records in a more like this carousel. So we can simply move across the different material using our arrows here to see other titles of interest to us. Now, imagine that I was interested in this John Sandford book here. I can simply click on the cover and I get this little pop-up here that tells me a bit more about it. So I can read the synopsis of the book and decide if it's something that I'm interested in. And I also get from this pop-up details of the holdings. So in this case, I could borrow the e-audio book and I could check it out from Overdrive right now if I wanted to, or any of your other ebook providers that you've got integrated within Aspen. Or it may be that it details that there are physical holdings for this material, in which case I've maybe prepared to go to the library to borrow it. But you will get a more like this carousel in every catalogue record that you're looking at. So it's a really nice, useful feature for your library users. Now, the second place I want to show you is connected to your own library account. So let's log in as a library patron. So I'm going to log in as myself. Now, I do have two-factor authentication enabled on my account, which does come with a Aspen by default. So you can switch it on against your users, and it sent me an email with my 6-digit code, so I'll just verify myself, and that's me now logged in. Now, as soon as I log in from my account summary, I can see here that I've also got a recommended for you carousel, and this allows me to just move through, again using the arrows, to see other titles that Aspen suggests I might like. Now, because I am logged in, this uses a different algorithm, and that's based on my loan history, my hold and reservation history, and also any titles that I may have rated. So it's more of a personal recommendation now. It's things that I would like as opposed to things that are connected to the title that I was just looking at. So obviously I can see these recommendations from my summary screen, but at any time from within my account, I can go to the recommended for you area on the menu. Now, this gives a bit more information. It shows what's recommended for you. But in addition to just giving you the list of recommendations, it does give you the results of the catalogue. So we can see from this screen that the item here should be on the shelf. And if I wanted to, I could place a hold on it as well. And I have all the other options that you get within a catalogue results. So I can share on social media, I can add it to my list and add reviews, etc. One great feature of this Aspen recommendation function is the ability to stop it suggesting items that you're really not interested in. So as I said, the system uses an algorithm to generate the list, but there may be times where it suggests something that isn't to your liking. You can simply change that by clicking the Don't Recommend to Me button against any of these items. So if I really wasn't interested in this comparative criminology, I can simply click Don't Recommend to Me, It removes it from my list, but it also then forces Aspen to recalculate its algorithm so that it doesn't suggest things like that to me again and going forward. So the final area I want to highlight to you on this particular video is to do with holds and reservations. Sometimes there can be long reservation queues for popular titles, so you may not actually get to read a copy of the book for a while. Aspen offers you suggestions of other material you may like to read whilst you wait. So let's have a look at that too. Again, from my account, I can come in and have a look at what titles I've got on hold. And the screen's split up into two halves, so you've got the holds ready for pickup, and they also have the while you wait buttons. But I'm going to come down for now and look at my pending holds. And these are the holds that aren't awaiting collection yet. So these are things I'm waiting on arriving for me. And let's just have a look at this one as an example. So I've placed a reservation for this Cheese and Microbes book. It's not arrived yet. But actually, let's have a look. Whilst I'm waiting, perhaps I'd be interested in one of these three titles. So Aspen offers me these as alternatives as well, and just some other type of reading that I might want to do from here. And simply clicking on that opens up the catalogue record for this title, Improving the Flavour of Cheese. And again, just going full circle, now that I've come into something that's been recommended to me whilst I wait, I can now see other titles that are similar from the More Like This carousel. So that's it for now. Aspen really is more than just a library catalogue. It makes it so easy for your library patrons to find what they are looking for and offers them lots of alternatives. Hope you found that useful, and thank you very much for listening.